Wyoming is one of the least populated states, but that doesn't mean it's devoid of beautiful places to visit. In reality, this simply means that you have a better chance of seeing iconic attractions such as some of the country's most breathtaking views. Here are the top 10 places to visit in Wyoming. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Let's get right into it. First up at number 10, Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone is famous for its wildlife, which includes bison, which can be seen in large herds throughout the park, elk, wolves, bear, moose, and some other species, as well as being one of the world's most active areas of hydrothermal activity. The park is home to bubbling hot springs in a rainbow of colors, mud pots, travertine terraces, and numerous geysers, including the most famous on the planet, Old Faithful. Furthermore, it's a fantastic place for fly fishing, with world-class trout rivers winding through lush open space backed by dramatic mountains, as well as viewing magnificent waterfalls, such as thundering falls like Yellowstone Falls, which sits in the colorful Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, picnicking on the banks of glistening lakes, and even visiting interesting museums. At number 9, DuBois. Because of its frequently warm weather and dry winds, DuBois was once known as Never Sweat. Today, this charming, authentic cowboy town, along with the Wind River near the Absaroka and Wind River Mountains, offers spectacular natural beauty as well as nature trails and ranch activities for visitors to immerse themselves in. History buffs will enjoy the opportunity to retrace Butch Cassidy's steps down the streets, into the general store, and into the old Redstone Bank. Petroglyphs, teepee rings, and other Native American artifacts have left their mark. DuBois is also notable for having one of the country's largest herds of wild bighorn sheep, as well as elk, deer, and antelope. At number 8, Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area. The Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area can be found in both Utah and Wyoming. The region's colorful canyons and 91-mile reservoir are popular with all types of outdoor enthusiasts. The main attraction is the reservoir, which was formed by a dam built on the Green River in the 1950s. Boating, fishing, swimming, and kayaking are all popular water activities, while on land, there are more than 100 miles of trails for hiking, mountain biking, and horseback riding, as well as roads and trails for off-road adventures and snowmobiling. Check out the gorge at sunset or sunrise for the very best views, when the canyon truly glows with brilliant hues. At number 7, Devil's Tower National Monument. Devil's Tower, located in northeastern Wyoming, just west of the Black Hills, is an iconic American landmark that has long been sacred to Native Americans. The flat-top volcanic formation rises more than 1,200 feet above the surrounding plains, making it impossible to overlook. You can walk around it by following the 1.3-mile oval path, but climbing it requires some technical skills. While you're there, be sure to visit the Visitor Center, which features interactive exhibits on how the tower was built, as well as displays on the area's history and culture. At number 6, Wyoming Frontier Prison Museum. The Rawlins Old Wyoming State Penitentiary was in operation for 80 years from 1901 to 1981 and is now on the National Register of Historic Places. It was built to send a clear message to lawbreakers that the state would no longer be a haven for the lawless, and the Old Pen, as it's also known, is haunted by history. Take a tour, which is available daily during the summer, and you'll hear all sorts of shady stories, from train robbers to women driven to crimes of passion and everything in between. At number 5, Cheyenne Frontier Days Rodeo. Cheyenne, Wyoming's capital and largest city, is located in the state's southeast region. It's home to the Cheyenne Frontier Days Rodeo, which has been hosted annually for more than a century and draws thousands of tourists. If you visit during another season, the major attractions in Cheyenne are its many historic buildings and museums. The Renaissance Revival-style capital was completed in 1887 and features a gold leaf dome visible from practically anywhere in the city. It has a stained glass interior, a grand staircase, and checkerboard marble floors. At number 4, Fossil Lake National Monument. The National Park Service protects Fossil Lake National Monument, which is located in the state's southwest section. It spans over 8,000 acres and has the world's greatest deposit of freshwater fish fossils since 3 giant lakes covered much of what is now high desert millions of years ago. The richest fossil remains can be found in numerous limestone layers about 100 feet below the Butts Peak, which rises about 1,000 feet above the former lake bottom. There are numerous types of perch, freshwater fish, and herring that are identical to what is seen in today's oceans. At number 3, Ten Sleep. Ten Sleep is a small town of a few hundred inhabitants located at the base of the Bighorn Mountains. Here, the spirit of small-town America lives on. While the town site and surrounding area saw many fights between new settlers and Native American tribes over its turbulent past, it now offers a beautiful, laid-back feel. The main street is home to several old structures that have been converted into local businesses, such as the National Register listed general store. Visitors can also enjoy a variety of recreational options around the area, such as hiking, fishing, camping, and wildlife viewing. At number 2, Grand Teton National Park. Your jaw will absolutely drop when you see the Teton Range with its majestic, craggy peaks. It's one of the most stunning sights in the world, dominated by the approximately 14,000-foot high Grand Teton, which inspired the creation of Grand Teton National Park. It's one of Wyoming's best parks, and it's a hiker and mountain biker's dream, with more than 240 miles of paths winding throughout. Wildlife enthusiasts will be in ecstasy with the opportunity to see elk, moose, wolves, bears, and grizzly bears, as well as spectacular birds such as bald eagles and even pelicans. While picturesque drives are lovely, getting out and exploring is essential for a more in-depth view. At number 1, Lander. Lander, Wyoming offers breathtaking scenery and a variety of outdoor activities. Off-road explorers come here to ascend a 2-track through a red dirt mud bog, and would-be cowboys and cowgirls can gather up livestock from the seat of a Mustang. Hike to the top of any of Lander's many hiking paths, and you'll be rewarded with even more breathtaking views. World-class fishing, mountain biking, and other activities are also available. Sinks Canyon State Park, 6 miles outside town, has an underground river that passes through a limestone cavern. So guys, that's going to do it for today's video. So what do you all think? Let us know all your opinions in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear from you. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that post notification bell so that you never miss any more of our content. But thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.